discover a world of magic and steam technology. An alternate London where mythical creatures coexist with humans. Explore the city's East End and get to know its inhabitants. There are powerful figures here with enough wealth and station to bend the city to their will. But be careful. The Docklands aren't for the faint of heart.
Alright. Hi everybody, I'm Old Man Sugarheart. Today we're playing Sovereign Syndicate. I've heard lots of good things about this. I'm interested in some of the game mechanics. I'm told it's a lot like Disco Elysium, which I have also... What are you doing? Get out of here. I'm told it's a lot like Disco Elysium, which I also never played. But, you know what? Let's just dive right in. Story. It's a story game. That's all I know. Alright, Chapter 1, Beggar's Lane. Follow Atticus daily as he explores the seedy underbelly of London's East Docklands in search of his mother, a reason for living, and his next fix. Atticus is a prisoner to the voices in his mind, giving into his vices, surrendering to base urges, or being forced to reflect on a life gone wrong. Which voice speaks the loudest? So let's see, here's where it gets interesting. So you choose one of these. Oh, hey Glumchum. You choose one of these starting things, and it affects like your skills throughout the game. Animal instinct, self-discipline, wit, and spryness. Everyone I've seen like goes into like pure tough guy mode, or every time I've played. Hey ZB. I think we're gonna do the opposite actually. Rationality suits him. In a world that is unforgiving, he meets challenges with a silver tongue and understands basic machinery. Or he grew up in an orphanage using illusory magic to disguise himself as human. He moderates his urges and keeps a cool head. Spryness. As a magician, he is trained in escape tricks and sleight of hand. I'm gonna go the self-discipline route, I think. Just to be the opposite of every other playthrough I've seen. Man has leased himself when he talks in his own something. A dark shape looms over you. Against the guttering lamplight, the black shadowed form hovers unsteadily like a cutout in a magic lantern. You can't be sure whether it's a real living thing or another grim manifestation of your week-long bender, which at first blush you appear to have survived. Or is it the face of death come to claim you? In any case, the specter seems to be in no hurry to move along. Painful memories prick your gin-addled brain. Now you recall why you're here. You chose this alleyway in London's East End to drown the last of your days in drink. Well, if this apparition isn't the angel of death, then even at suicide you have failed. Atticus! He's coming, wake up. Get out of my head, you old crone. Atticus Daly. Nothing but a dark silhouette for a face. No, it's a mask. Self-reflection. His voice is cold and mechanical, like the hinge of a heavy iron door, concealing his identity, no doubt. Yeah. And, okay, very easy skill check. I've got a 94% chance to pass this. Try to speak. Yay. Who are you? Instead of response, he proffers me a tin stippled flask. Stippled? A small kindness. Yeah, take it eagerly. I'd been hoping for the hair of a dog, but alas, it's only the caloric bite of London tap water, plus 10 hope. Better than a parched mouth, and at least a bit restorative. Stowing the flask, the stranger leans back into the dim light of the gas lamps. I can finally see his features full. He wears a brass-buttoned traveling waistcoat, complete with a scarlet hood and a mask of ornate gold panels. It glitters in the gaslight, delicately crafted. Finery like I've never seen. On your feet now, you sorry sight. Dizzy from the head rush, it's hard to keep my balance. Who are you and what do you want with me? A friend in need of your services. A friend, but a man of his station so deep in the docklands spells trouble. Misery acquaints the man with strange bedfellows. I need a moment to get my bearings. Fair enough, but I'll be watching. Stranger pulls back his waistcoat, showing off a gilded flintlock pistol. Over the years, many a minge bag have come to collect. This barmy naif is no different. So many outstanding debts and foregone second chances. Is it all catching up to me? Wear your worst, no matter, let it be tonight then. Or you can try like all the others, but none yet have succeeded. That's as may be, but if you keep going on this way, it's only a matter of time. Try looking for your way out, perhaps through that padlocked door over there. Explore the world around you. You discover helpful items on your journey. East London hides many secrets. Press and hold the Highlight Hotspots button, tab by default, to highlight areas of interest. Ooh, a cane sword. Whew. Dang it, you're not first. Well, maybe you are. I'm awake long enough to say first and hope you have a good stream. Well, thank you, Evie. What the heck are you doing up this late? An evening cane concealing a steel blade in a cherry wood sheath. Below the brass figurehead is a brand of crushed velvet. Battle scarred with a well-worn handle. Self-reflection and suitable in aristocratic circles. Yeah, I'm taking that with me. I should really keep better track of my belongings, even on a gin bender. The art style is nice, yeah. Like this should be a fun little adventure. Oh, I can zoom in almost, not very far. All right, let's check out the newspaper. The Illustrated London News, this week's edition. A fleet-footed journalist takes to the East End underground and undercover. A hard-boiled scoop on the courtesan killer. Who's really behind the murders? And what is Scotland Yard still hiding from the public? Read on for the gory details. This story will boil your blood. I shall ponder the news. Your inner voice are at odds. When you choose one voice over another, this changes the balance of your humors. Over time, these voices become stronger. Alright, I got some black bile from that. Gross. Hazards of the job, I suppose. But it's a shame. No one deserves to die like that. So, like, I can go animal instinct, which is not a skill I have at all. Or I can just lean into self-discipline, I think. Which I think I ought to do. That's true, and I've kept their company before. It could have been an acquaintance of mine. Yay, I got phlegm. You're in a perpetual bed decision-making mode, aka school in 5 hours. Need someone to politely hit you with a baseball bat to persuade you to sleep, which is why you will be sleeping. Good night, Evie. Let's see. Ariana? I'd surely hope not, but it's been a while. I should check on her. Blood. Dolly's being hunted. It is rather curious. I will investigate the murders. I'm no police special, but I'll see what I can find. I just read the newspaper and decide I'm a detective. I love it. Jennifer Rotgut. A dry gin bottles are strewn about, broken and empty. Which of those are remnants of a day drowned in sorrow? Feels like ages ago. Oh. I'm just not self-reliant enough to check this. Okay. What's left of my stash? It's worth a closer look. I think I've had enough liquor for now. Probably for the best. Detective Cowbell. Gears and cogs. Don't mind if I do. Mechanical odds and ends shimmering in the gaslight. Worth a little tin if you deal them to an engine, man. Yeah, give me the gears. Give me everything. That's a containment fence. Cool. Have a good one. Thanks, Evie. How's everybody doing? Ooh, a missing poster. Julian Bettram O'Brien, orphans missing from the Sacred Heart Orphanage. Small reward furnished upon any information leading to their safe return. Please have a heart for our poor children. The Sisters of Sacred Heart. 22 Cherry Wine Lane, East End, London. Alms accepted. I remember this place. Oh, is that where I'm from? I'd rather not think about it. A brother and sister gone, missing from where I was brought up. Being an orphan myself, should I be the one to investigate? More stuff for Detective Cowbell. There are unsettled spirits in the docklands. Whoa! Tiz! Wow! That is a huge raid. Hello, Tiz. I hope you had a good stream.
Thanks, Granddad.
Oh, and am I in the way? Like, picture-wise. Whoops. Grab the screen. There I am. Let me move over here a little bit. I'll be over here. You know I'm a cow. Thanks having a messed up sleep. Thanks to you having a messed up sleep schedule. I got to raid you. Yep. Thank you. I hope to have a raid for you the next time I have a messed up sleep schedule. Let's see. There are unsettled spirits in the docklands, and like it or not, I play a part in their pageantry. Hopefully not as some marionette with strings to pull for their amusement. Then I should leave no cobble unturned. I will search for the missing orphans. Something's not right here, and orphans in the Docklands need all the help they can get. Well, welcome everybody from Tiz's Raid. Let's see. What were you playing, Tiz? I'm Old Man Sugarheart. I'm a somewhat wholesome streamer. I try to. Sometimes the games I play aren't so wholesome, and sometimes I'm not so wholesome. You were playing Enshrouded. Very good game. Yeah, I was playing that yesterday. I've been playing it a lot lately. I really like it. Spare parts for machines glittering in the last lamps. Yeah. Worth a few bob. Might prove useful. Yeah, 'tis another reason I was in your stream was because your sleep was messed up. Can't lie in bed. Can't sit in your chair too long. Oof. That sounds awful. Anyway, today we're playing Sovereign Syndicate because my survival crafting games aren't getting a lot of views on YouTube. I figured a lot more story-driven game might do a little better. And so we're giving this one a shot. And so this is just story time with Old Man Sugarheart. 3 rootless souls taking their ease in the heat of a steam vent. One of the few free comforts to be had in London town. This one's Poe Pickett. Drifts around the city so much it's hard not to know him. Might remember me though. Balderdam, dash that landlord. Bloody meter refuses to fix the heat in my abode. And them mutton shunters cast me out on the bricks like flicking an ant off the sleeve. Mutton shunters would be police officers, and a meter would be a coward. Neat. The unfortunate companions huddled for warmth, their tattered garments splashed with ale stains. These men are dusty, perpetually so. Not that I miss the old quarters, no. With the endless boiler double troubles, was not much warmer in there than out here. He looks at me askance, and wager his mood still needs thawing. Oi, horns! If you're not handing out hot meals, bugger off. Talking takes thinking, and I ain't got a lot of that to spare in case you didn't notice. You call yourself dumb? Alright. Overground station. Alright. So I've taken on every objective. Like looking for the courtesan killers, finding missing orphans. It's the witching hour. So of course the trains aren't running. No escape from the stranger this way. Yeah, there's some creepy robot stranger with a mask and a gun we're trying to sneak away from. I've also got mysteries to solve. To the Palladium. Last night's hard to recall. Bodily aches suggest they threw me out around closing time. Oh, some sort of cabaret? Neat. Alright. Let me get out of this padlocked door. A heavy door that's blocking my escape from the stranger. There's an oxidized chain and a padlock over the hasp. Learning some new words today. Should be a soft job so long as this lock isn't rusted though. Spryness. Ooh. So like I've got a 50% chance with spryness and a 56% with animal instinct. I'm gonna go with spryness. Just because I think my spryness gets better as I practice it. Hands are a bit shaky, but let's have a go. Make a skill check. You will draw cards from one of the 4 major arcana decks. Each deck contains cards numbers 1 to 14. They also contain the world, which will always succeed, and the fool, which will always fail, and then reshuffle the deck. Okay. And so I think I just have some number of cards based on like what my skill level is. It's not entirely clear. Failure. 4 of coins. Alright, animal instinct. Let's break it. There we go. I got the world. That'll do. I don't imagine that lock can ever be used again, either. Critical success. Away from the stranger is enough for me.